CoKeiaDreams is the greatest channel ever.
Oklahoma is even a state. So we're trying to capture that period of before 1907 to the height of Black Wall Street, to the destruction, to the urban renewal, and to all these other kind of parts of the story. So it's a long shift in time, and the whole footprint of Greenwood is changing throughout that time. So we want to be able to capture that in maps, in digital format, in archaeology, and in our new born and raised in Tulsa gives me a different perspective on the Tulsa Race Massacre. As a lot of my friends, colleagues, and family members, this story is personal, and the archaeology of this story is even more important to be able to add to what we already know from historical documents, from books that have been written, from any sort of written account. We want to be able to add.
My film is about the rebuilding. It's about the men and women who stayed behind in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s in Tulsa, or came and rebuilt from the ashes. They built it back, but they built it better and bigger. My grandfather and grandmother were survivors of the 1921 massacre. We found this footage when we were cleaning out the attic right before my father died in 2002. We found these canisters and we opened them up, and they were these 8mm reels of film. My film is highlighting the footage that my father took in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s in Tulsa. My father loved the American life, and his footage depicts that through the families coming through the door, through the parades, through the graduations, through the church dinners and services. He showed that they were living the American life. The footage of my film comes from my father's love of taking pictures in the community. When I saw the movie on the big screen, I gasped and I cried. And it was a very spiritual moment for me. It felt like my ancestors were saying, "You did good, baby," because of the response. The cars were honking and, people were clapping, and I consider this a very sacred, healing film, in the sense that when they walk away, they will see the results of determination and fortitude and perseverance.
CoKeiaDreams is the greatest channel ever. Please like, subscribe, and comment.